How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Gym X Mafia, and today we are playing another Doki Doki Blue Sky Part 2. We gonna start where we left off last time anyway. So basically, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna load my game. Here's my last save, as you can see. Very nice. So, okay, we have to write a poem to everyone. I write about maybe I couldn't figure it out. Maybe rainbow? Rainbow. I love rainbow. Horror, puppy. Games. Jumpy. Summer. I love summer. Eek. Why so many hard? So many options. Why there are three of them? Where's Monica? Philosophy. Doki Doki. Firefly. Sing. Aurora. TV. Peace. Lucky. I love lucky. Heart. Brief. Pain. Lollipop. Heartbeat. Feel. Misery. Brief. Well, I got to go with lollipop. Oh, that was Natsuki. Huh. Interesting. So we gotta write about vanilla childhood. I love vanilla. I'm going with vanilla, okay? Because I love it. So the next one is together, hair, raindrop, dance, frightening, tragedies. Tragedies? What? Okay, no. Frightening. Look, Yuri is happy. God damn it. I don't like it. I just don't. Okay, so next one is joy, sugar. Sugar. Yes, please. Pleasure. I go with joy. Bouncy. Ooh. Giggle. Unending imagination. I'm going to be with bouncy. So very bouncy. Anxiety, electricity, lipstick, forgive, destiny. Destiny still arrive. That's Thanos quote. So rose, memories, whisper, feather. I love holiday. I don't like that. What the fuck? So this one is lush, precious, vacation, scarf, scar, inferno, climax. I go with vacation. Journey, landscape, marshmallow, melody, awesome. Alone, clouds, oh, mascara. Well, most of them are bad already. But I'm going with marshmallow because it's good. Ooh, swimsuit, explode, cover, poop, shopping, excitement, headphone. I'm wearing right now, as you can see. I'm going with swimsuit. Uncontrollable, mouse skipping, kawaii. Of course, we're gonna go with kawaii. Sugoi. Next is chocolate, unstable, fickle, romance. I'm going with romance. Variance, whistle, haven't said, love, fear, dreams, dark, cute, kawaii. I'm going to be a lot of kawaii though. Eternity, ribbon, flying, depression, firework, wonderful, promise. I'm going with promise. Papa. Happiness, shock, bunny. This one almost a sweet one, by the way, except I don't know, except cage. So weird. I'm going with happiness. Beep, fancy meeting you here. Yeah, what a coincidence, huh? Coincidence. Seriously speaking though, I'm happy to see you back. Not for me. I would have been disappointed if you ran away on us. Okay, I would. Hey, I enjoyed myself last time, so why wouldn't I come back? True enough. Feel free to make yourself at home before we start on our club activities. Thanks, will do. Well, I'm back at literary club. Sayori and I were the last to come in, so everyone else is ready to hang out. Oh, Big BB. I'm glad to see you here again. Who knows that something so simple would warrant so much thanks? First Monica and now Yuri. Pretty much. I know that it may be overwhelming to be thrown into a new hobby so suddenly, much less an organization centered around that hobby. So don't hesitate to let me know if you ever need any help. Or other club member for that matter. That is to say, feel free to ask one of us for assistance. Right, thanks, I keep that in mind. Thank you. Don't worry though, it's not like I never did anything before. Oh. I'm pretty sure her voice is gonna be deep, so yep. I even remember to write a poem for today, if you believe it. We'll believe it, we will see. Hey, it's not like I need to have a university degree to write a poem. It was just like another school assignment, although it might be a little new to me, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to write a bad poem, you mean? She got me there. And that's why I never said I write a good poem. Natsuki smirked at me, seemingly pleased that I'm not offended by her teasing. Well, good is often subjective when it comes to subjects like these. I'm sure you did fine, B. Oh my god. Well, thanks for the vote for confidence. Try not to overhype my overwork though. Yeah, Yuri, if you keep your expectation low, you'll never be disappointed. Besides, I bet this is the first extracurricular big BB done since high school started. So extra work is really progressing to him. Again, she's not wrong, but she doesn't have to say it like that. Nosuke, you being unfairly harsh. B. Would you say you mean happier? What? Wow, she really put me on the spot there. I know, I'm playing into your teasing right now, but yes, I spend a lot of time playing games and watching anime. Oh god, okay. That's what we do. And that's all you need to know. That's a bit rich coming from someone who keep her manga collection in the club room. What? Natsuki's brother too hard look like a certain someone know how to dish it out but can't take it. Manga is literature. I said that wrong. Maybe. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flopped back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. PPP will always give it his best as long as he's having fun. He's always been there when I need. When we were kids, he always waiting around me, help me stuff. Oh, are you two childhood friends? I glanced at Sayori, despite her cheery recollection of our childhood memories just then. Yuri's question is a reminder that we haven't spent much time together in a long time. It's a tad awkward. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, we know each other for a while, haven't we? We smile at each other and probably hoping we can use the club to reconnect. Such a history with one another. I imagine you share much together. Yeah, me too. You could say that. Would you believe Sayori is still clumsy now as she was 10 years ago? Hey, Minnie, that's not true. Oh, need I tell Yuri about the time you tried to cook lunch and almost set the house on fire? Her face turned pink as she rushed in to interrupt me. Anyway, I'm sure you two could just be as good friends. After all, you both in literary club now. Yeah. Haha, look forward to it. You really look helpful at hearing this, although I can't help but wonder why she always pray. Why you do this? Stop. Stop! Just stop! Giving the maturity and intelligence she carries so elegant, and how her passion for reading is much stronger than own. Will it be as easy as Sayori think? Still, it worth a try at least. Yay! Oh, Yuri, even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. I'm terrible at voicing this. Eh? Me? It's not much, really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Whatever it is, I'm sure I like it. What is it, Yuri? Tell me, what is it? We want to know. Ooh, Sayuri make it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Was going to wait to give you to you the appropriate time, but I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Now I ruined the surprise. Gigi, thanks a lot. The two girls both looked doubtfully down. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so this is still a pleasant surprise to me. Just knowing what you went through the effort to get me something made me feel really welcome. No matter what, I'm sure it made me happy. So that's all. Of course, thanks for being so considerate, Yuri. I'm very nice. Gentlemen. Ex-Mafia. You're welcome. Beyond thought. It was the least I could do. Anyway, if that's the case, here it is. Oh, I wonder, what is it? Come on now, what is it? Yuri reached into her bag and pulled out a book. All the stuff that you could have given to me. A PS5, a freaking PS5. You should have given me a PS5, Yuri. Yeah, whatever. Gonna take a book by the way. Isn't this the book from yesterday? Upon seeing the confused look on my face, he hastened to explain. I thought you might like have your own copy so that you can read it on your own as well. I honestly don't know what to say. How is it that she's only known me for days yet she already done something this thoughtful to me? Should have given me PS5, by the way. Oh, Yuri, arigato desu. That's really thoughtful of you, but you didn't have to do that for me. I feel kinda bad, haha. Aha, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that. I understand if you don't want to read it with me anymore, so... That's right, you better get me PS5 or else I'm not gonna read with you. Honestly, she get more adorable by the minute. Please, it's fine, I will not read with you. I just wasn't expecting you to buy me a copy of my own. Are you sure? I don't want to force you. You didn't learn the force from Jedi, did you, Yuri? Cause I'm not surprised. Seriously, Yuri, I'm sure after all. I grinned at her. Is it a good book? She timidly returned my smile, relaxing a little bit. I'm glad you seem to think so. How are you liking it so far? She looked at me with wide expectant eyes. She must be really worried about that I'm not enjoying as much as her. To be honest, I've been pleasantly surprised. While horror isn't really my thing, it will keep my attention. Even though I haven't gotten very far yet, I find myself feeling sorry for the protagonist. The language is pretty engaging. It certainly made me think about it. As I praised the book, her face grew visibly more relieved and her eyes light up as I mentioned the language. I'm glad you think so. One not only need to look at what is it being said, but how it's phrased. It can entirely change the desired message. Wouldn't you agree? Oh boy. I hope we don't get into the deep discussion about the language. I'm still nowhere near you really aware with that sort of thing. Oh, really? I never really thought about it until you brought it up with me. You really made me look at it for a bit more scrutiny than I would normally. She blushed at this, turning away slightly. Really? I help you with that? I have to admit, you really managed to open my eye to these sort of things. Or should I say, my third eye. I don't like this. I don't like this going. I don't like this is going. I know a lot about theories about the previous game, so I don't like this is going. You know, because the book mentioned the third eye and there's an eye on the cover. Oh, so that's God. Probably best not to comment on her accidentally continuous pop-up. Tough crowd. Oh, so that's God. You were making a joke. I'm sorry. Sumimasen, I didn't realize. No worries. I thought it was a good pound. She smiled bashfully. Ho 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 ho. Yes, it's quite humorous, isn't it? Ew, I think that means everything's okay now. I'm pretty sure you messed up. Now that everyone is settling, I expected Monica to kick off the scheduled activity for the club. Like the pro thing, I already steeled myself for the project I probably by receiving, but it seemed that we have some downtime before then. Look, look like I won't be able to just immediately get it over with. What are the others doing right now? Sari and Monica having a chatty conversation in the corner, probably discussing club matters, given that there's the president and vice president. As expected, Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her in intense suppression while she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nashiki is roaming around in the closet. A few half of nonsense sounds from her direction every once in a while. Save! Time to save. Which one should I save? This one. Okay. Let's do more. Everyone seems to be doing their own thing. Natsuki is roaming around in the couple and Yuri is sitting by herself, silently engrossing in her book. Meanwhile, Monica and Sayori seem to be talking aimlessly about something. I'm not really in the mood to read anything. I slam down in the nearest desk, closing my eye and end up listening in Sayori's conversation with Monica. The problem with the lecture club is that it just doesn't sound particularly exciting. Plus, people probably have their own preconception about what the club will be like. I'm a bit worried they might assume we are playing housing. Yeah, it's really a shame that people can look at their past as an option. Still, I'm confident we can come up with something. We can't just give up. The festival is a real chance to show everyone what the literature is all about. After all, we have such a variety here. Everyone's poem and writing style are so different. Natsuki loves manga and you really love into her though. There should be something here for everyone, you know. Agreed! I'm glad everyone has such different tastes. It's really helped me bring the club to life. That's exactly what we want everyone else. We just need to find a way of showing how fun the lecturer can be. Something that really stand out and appeal to their creative. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Well, even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, I don't think people will come in the first place. It is a literature event. So I think it's more important to figure out how to get people interested in the first place, right? And then, once they're here, we can do whatever to appeal them, their creative side. This is the side to Sayori I haven't seen before. She really taking this seriously and giving it a lot of thought. Excellent point, Sayori. Where would I be without my vice president? You'll be at home, of course. Okay, do you think food will get the job done? I can probably hear Sayori's face light up, even though I have my eye closed. Food? What kind? What? You like that idea, huh? I was thinking... Cupcakes. Natsuki would love that. Good thinking. Her cupcakes are so... what you can say? To oishi. Yep, oishi. That worked out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Seriously, then really help me right. Okay. Okay, cupcake will do fine. All this talk about food has made me hungry. Anyway, don't forget we still have to sort out the detail of the festival itself. I tune out the rest of the collision as tiredness takes a stronger hold on me. Sayuri is still herself, bubbly and goofy. I guess some people never change. It does bring a smile to my face. Although I was surprised to see her so dedicated. I always remember her kind of person who just improvised things. Kind of like me, really, actually. Why you come close to my face? I'm scared to press now. What the freak, man? Oh my god. Oh, I'm seriously scared to press now. What the hell? I didn't expect to see Sayuri's face taking up my vision when I opened my eyes. She scared the freak out of me. What the hell? I nearly fall out of my chair. Wake up, sleepyhead. Gee, Sayuri, you scare me. Hehehe. Sumimasen. Hang on, I'm not Sumimasen at all. Why are you napping? This is the literary club, not the napping club. Okay, you got that. Sumimasen. Wait, our school has a napping club? Hey, don't try and change the subject, mister. The other wouldn't like it if they caught you sleeping, you know. I don't want you to get you in trouble. Ah, Sayori. You're not changed one bit. Huh? You always used to look out for me. Back when you used to hang out. I remember that. Do you remember the time when we went on a bike ride to the park? It feels such a long time ago. Yeah, I think I do actually. It was in summer. You're talking about the time I fell off my bike and hurt my knees, right? Yeah, that one. You were in a lot of pain, but you were trying to act like it was no big deal. You were so silly, I had to go and get a band-aid. Oh, sorry. That memory made me feel warm and fuzzy inside. The fact I could tell straight away which memory she was talking about made me wonder if we have a psychic bond or something. Good times. By the way, did you know you have a big toothpaste stain on your collar? Eh? No, I don't. She nervously picked at the stain with her hand as I stand up and get a closer look at her. Wait a sec, your collar is sticking up a bit. Your hair doesn't look brushed either. Were you in rush this morning? I reach out and run my finger down the messy part of her hair in a vain attempt to straighten it out. Her hair is really soft and smells finely of cinnamon. I'm probably making this worse. You really need a brush, Sayori. No, I don't. My hair is naturally like this. Okay, maybe it isn't, but it's super hard to get right. I gave it with her hair and tried to wipe out the stain with my finger. Much like with her hair, I'm not having much luck. Come on, Sayori, you can't fool me. I know I've not seen much of you over the past few years, but I still know you. I can't tell when you have been in a rush. People wouldn't even notice this thing. They just wouldn't say anything because they don't want to embarrass you. I get up with a stand and step back looking at her blazer. But lucky for you, I'm not bothered about that. Also, why do you bottom up your blazer? She shrugged. It was too stuffy last time I tried. Oh my god. With a sigh, I start buttoning up. That's something. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was thinking how weird to have a friend who does Who does these kind of things? I freeze. Now that I think about it, the situation is really suggestive. After all, my hands are very close to her chest. Come on, BPP. Come on, get it together. You're just having out a friend, that's all. Don't say that. There's nothing weird about this. If you say so. It's okay though. I'm happy to be like this. It's made me feel like nothing has really changed between us. Don't you think? Yeah, I guess. Look, why is this one button so hard to close? Hey, be careful. This is impossible. Does the thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh my god, stop asking. You know, if you actually button it, you probably have realized sooner that it doesn't fit anymore. Wait, what's so funny? Don't you see? It means my... Is that legal? Is that legal? I don't know. I don't know if it's legal or not. Okay. How on earth I meant to reply then? Gee, sorry. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look a little bit better now. Seeing Sari blazer bottom look like that is weird. Wow, so stuffy. I told you. She's clearly unbothered again. There goes all my hard work. I should have slapped her in the face though. You are ungrateful. That's someone to say it. Much better. Thank you so much for that though. Even though I prefer the blazer unbuttoned, it was really tough for you to do this for me. Even if you were a bit of meanie. I do try, you know. I'm sorry. I just want what's best for you, that's all. I try to give you yourself a bit more time in the morning, okay? Only if you promise to stop napping in the club. I laugh, she got me there. It's a deal, negotiator. Be like, bruh. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly called out. Why don't we share the poem we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read you, B. Don't expect too much, Sayori. By the way, you did remember to write a poem, right? Don't worry, I'm not that much of a slacker. I got it right here in my bag. I riffled through some stale paper to pull out the page that I wrote on my poem. While I can't help feeling a little nervous, I have to admit that I'm beside her. Talking to this girl has really calmed my nerve. Now I'm eager to share my poem. After all, judging by each girl's personalities, I doubt that anyone would say anything nasty about it. Well, Natsuki, I don't know if she undoubtedly has, though. She just seems to like that type of person who enjoys ripping on her friends. Either way, I hope that they realize I put hard work into it. I figured that it's the only be fair to repay their warm welcome by showing their for the club. Now that's everyone ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Oh my god! Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poem. Yep. Sari is on wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her in a neat blank composition notebook. I can already see Monica pristine handwriting from where I sit. She's going to put us all in shame. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching on into their bed. Okay, it's another game board thing again. Huh. I got Sayori. Close my eye, by the way. Hey, I'm being fair. I be fair over there, okay. Wow, B. This is so good. Seriously, this is your first poem? Huh? It's not that good. Yari does it. Seriously, it is. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good poet. Sayori. You're overreacting a bit. It's really nothing special. Trust me, it is. How did you write it? Huh? What? What do you mean? Like, what do you think of why you wrote this? This gonna be sound a bit weird, but I thought of you. She gave me a brief look of disbelief, a pain blast on her cheek. Me? Yeah, hey, not in like a weird way of thing or anything. I just thought of the word that reminded me of you and went along with it. It just feels kinda natural doing in that way, I guess. Well, if it works, it works. Looks like this club really is the best place for you. Well, I'm glad you like it, Sari. Good to know that I'm not totally in over my head here. Ha ha ha. She looked at me for not saying anything. There's a few moments of odd and silence. Earth to theory, Mars to theories. She jumps slightly. Sumimasen, sumimasen. I'm just not used to see you around again, that's all. To have you in the club writing poem, it's lovely though. I'm just taking a little getting used to. Oh yeah, that's understandable. I'm a bit surprised myself, to be honest. But I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, only one way to find out. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my drawing in the morning, it made me feel like you miss me. Kinda kissing my forehead to help me out of the bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eye. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you teasing me to on a rainy day? You look like a perp, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever. But I'm not mad about breakfast. The worst poem I ever read. Well, what do you think? I hesitate as I answer, because it's the worst poem I ever read in my entire life. It's not that it was a bad poem, in fact it was great. I'm just really inexperienced with poetry. It's really feedback. It's really you. Yes. Ah, what's that supposed to mean? As in the poem just really remind me of you. It made me feel really good inside and feel so good. Yeah? I had no idea what to expect, as this is my first time reading your poetry. By the way, this was written, I don't know, it's really wholesome and cheery. You like you are. Oh shit. I also really like the last line. Trust you of all people to include breakfast in their poem. Ha. Hey, I was eating when I was raw. Sally stopped speaking immediately as if she accidentally let something slip. Oh, Mukatte Karka. So you wrote the poem this morning? Huh? Ick, no. Well, maybe. I forgot to write it last night. Well, at least we know your inspiration come from. Age and toss. Well, I suppose it sounds silly, but it works. Then it isn't silly. Either way, thanks for showing me your poem, Siri. It was really good. I'm happy you think so. Anyway, next time I won't forget. Tomorrow poem will be even better. I hope. I hold up to that. Okay, another game board thing again. Close my eyes. Natsuki. Awesome. Will. Is it about what I expected from someone like you? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What I mean is that it's just kinda average. Doesn't really invoke any emotion. So kinda blank for your taste, I'm pretty sure. Natsuki furrows her eyebrow at me. My taste? What that's supposed to mean, huh? Oh, nothing. Ugh. Well, anyway, guess I show you my poem now. Not that you like it or anything. Sometimes some folks are winner. It was really the worst by far. So sorry, Natsuki. Told you would hate it. Actually, I hate it. But don't just say it's good because I'm a girl. I'm a pretty Russian woman. Be honest. What? No, it has nothing to do with you being a girl. I genuinely like a poem. Really? Yeah, it's simple, but it's still pretty effective. Finally, someone who gets this. People in the high school thinks poetry has to be formal and vulgar. But they don't realize that simple writing is just effective if it not. The reader don't have to search for the meaning. That's just stupid. Besides, the simpler the writing, the more emphasis on the wordplay. Like how I made most of the lines start with some. You still start with many. That's awesome. That's much more cool. Yeah, I noticed that. Made the last couplet seem more powerful. Yes. That's exactly what I was going for. Well, good job then. Huh. Didn't expect that from a youngest of the club, did ya? Yeah, guess not. Okay, voting again. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So sorry. I messed up. Yuri. Cross. Yuri stay at the poem. How many passed more than enough for us to finish reading? Is everything okay? Oh goodness, sumimasen. I know that I want to convey, but I need to find the right words. I understand. Take your time. Okay, I think I know what to say. Do you have any prior writing experience? To be honest, not really. Is that obvious? I don't mean to be rude, but I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so is that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hair. I couldn't help but notice that it was several minutes and we really have gotten anywhere. Yuri seems to be incredibly introvert. It must be take a long time to warm up to new people. Don't worry about it. We all start somewhere, right? What were you saying? Right. I just noticed a few quality consistent with the new writers that just show up in your poems. Perhaps what stands out the most is you have tried hard to make the structure of this poem on your own. That's okay. But if this is the first poem you've written, it might be prudent to consider more traditional structure, couplets, sonnets, haiku, and like. If you're not confident in your writing style, it will show in you. It will show in your pieces. It's like you're reading a totally different person once you get going. She sounds incredibly confident and stand tall, speak clearly. Again, that's not your fault. I think that you once study your phonetic structure and technique a bit more. You will be able to put it together a truly wonderful composition. I appreciate the feedback, Yuri. It sounds really well. Oh my god, I really confused with the voice. You well versed in these sort of things. Would it be okay if I took a look at what you've written? Oh goodness, of course. Please let me know what you think. I'm thrilled to explain my process. Really smiled dreamily as if really opportunity, which was kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literary club, right? Tumble. Hey, fall down like the decent of the side, ducking down like the blanket, right? Slender, please. See right into the romantic or something. I think mistaken something. Is there a PC meeting? You need to supply something. Please don't for it. For you today. I'm sorry if my writing a bit illegible. Once my pen start the page, I just, you know, want to get my thought down. It's fine, Yuri. I was able to read it just fine. Just great. Everything is great. I was thinking that at all. Are you sure? It seemed you took your time a while to read it. Huh, well, I guess I don't see cursive often. But it's really nice when I do. Your writing actually quite pretty. Is that so? I'm glad you think so. It's made your poem stand out even more as well. It's as though your handwriting fit your word choice or vice versa. It wasn't too short, was it? I'm used to writing longer pieces, but since this is the first time we're sharing, I thought it would be easier to share. That makes sense. Do you mind telling me what it is about though? I'm not sure, I don't understand. Sumimasen, I didn't mean to write something confusing. Oh, it's not that. I just want to be sure I'm reading it properly. So, that's ka. I suppose from a glossary glance it might not be obvious, but part of make poetry magical is how you conjure up a vivid image with your image. But while on the surface it might seem a little bit out there, if you look a little bit deeper, you might be able to find a deeper meaning amongst the lines compounded by the metaphors used. For example, the words and the image in the poem are meant to take at a face value. In actually, it's supposed to represent the last remnants of the something lost to the past and the sense of the relative longing that comes with it. Huh, that's pretty impressive. Why you put it that way? Oh, I won't go that far. But thanks for the compliments. Hehehehehehehe. Sorry. Hopefully, during your time here, you understand the poetry will grow, and this thing will come to you naturally. I'll do my best. Thank you for sharing with me, Yuri. Of course. The last one is gonna be Monica. Hey, Monica. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hope you have been enjoying your time here. Yeah, definitely. Okay, edit her voice normally. I probably sound like broken record by now, but everyone's been really welcome. Well, a broken record isn't so bad when it plays something so nice. I guess so. Anyway, since you're new and everything, feel free to bring up any question or concern you might have. It's my duty as a president to make sure that everything is perfect. I would have to say that you've been doing a good job of it already. Top that, I never have anything to complain about. I forgot to save. God damn it. This one. Oh, I forgot to save. That's just something. I doubt that. Either way, I always open to new suggestions for the club as well. So don't be afraid to bring this up. Okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I got buffing. She said that, but it's gonna be a little bit intimidating to criticize Monica. Of all people. I really don't think that's going to be anything I need to speak up about it. One of the other girls will probably say something before I ever need to. Natsuki definitely would. Now that's out of the way. Feel like you sharing a poem with me? I mean, I don't really have a choice in the matter, do I? You shouldn't be thinking it like that. Yeah, I was just joking. Kinda. It's alright, baby. I get that it's probably really awkward for you to share a creative work when you are beginner. Especially since the rest of us have a bit more experience than you. That's an understatement. Thank you so much. Don't worry though, we are a little bit embarrassed today, you know. I don't think many people out there share their poetry on a regular basis. but it's sort of thing that you get used to really quickly once you get over it. Yeah, that's true. I hand my phone over with a sigh. Don't grade me too harshly. Ha, you'll be fine. I watched nervously as she quickly scanned through the poem. Hmm. Interesting poem, B. It has a very mellow yet emotional feel. I didn't know that you were in the tune, but you with your feeling, B. I can feel my cheek growing hot at her teasing. Eh? You think? Haha. No need to feel so embarrassed about it. Poetry is a very personal thing, so it's not surprising to see you put your raw emotion down on the paper. Actually, your poem reminds me of something Sari would write. Really? How so? I mean, you and Sari are really good friends, right? It shouldn't be too far-fetched for you to write for you two to write similarly. Hmm. Well, I guess you could say we used to be good friends at least. We kind of drift away over the past few years, so I guess it surprised me that we could still have the thing like this in common. This club is perfect opportunity to become closer then, do you think? I guess so. Anyway, much like you, Seri writing tends to have a gentle feel to it. She often uses her words to quietly meander through her imagination and to explore different emotions. Most of the time, I find that she's addressed happiness and sadness in equal amounts, creating a bittersweet one. Wow, that kinds of unexpected of her. Maybe she changed more throughout the years than I thought. Ah, I know, right? Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy the pain of tragedy as well? What? You know, sometimes you sound like Yuri when you talk about that poetry. Eh, really? Yeah, I guess you really like it, huh? You could say that. It really made me happy if you could get into poetry as well. No pressure, right? For real though, feel free to explore the different thing and experiment. Maybe you will find yourself writing in a way you never would have thought you would, just like Zero does. Yeah, I'm sure I end up doing a lot of different things before I settle on my own style. And it will take a while before I complete comfortable sharing my writing. That's perfectly fine. In fact, I'd probably be more surprised if you immediately start writing with your own style. Most people go through the same process that you're going through right now. Trying new things is the best way to find the keys of the style that suit you after all. Anyway, when you talk to everyone about it, naturally they feel a bit biased toward their own kind of style. After all, I know I am. But don't force yourself to write in some way just because someone else doesn't. True. You should try to focus on what you want to do. Feel free to ask me for help anytime. I try to be objective as possible when I talk to people about this topic. Thanks, I keep that in mind. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good at it. This sounds pretty confident for someone who claims to be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I have always feel that, you know. Always on duty as a club president, eh? Well, let's get to the writing. Reading. The box, I see. But I don't believe. A longer footprint blazing on the sky. Was it me? Was I the only one in the dark? I pound the glass, my present. Why? Why me? The pain joined my back, the understand pulling down like heavy rain. It's a fire force. My heart on display, my life but to script away. The world out there has seemed so bright. It was so free, so many choices, so much potential. Maybe I could have a chance to realize. I realize now that I never was a choice. I was stuck in a box and now the other child chose for me. So, what do you think? Much better. I really like it, to be honest. I don't quite know how to say it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. I definitely get a certain kind of feeling from reading your poem, but I'm not sure how to put it into words. I can understand that. Just try to articulate it however you want. You can multiple outside of your poetry, you know. Well, when you put it like that, I didn't know. I said that your poem is a kind of abstract, very work at least. Like I can't quite tell what exactly you're talking, but even so, I can feel the what the speaker feel. Yeah, I think that describes my poem really pretty well. Eh? Really? Hmm. I don't like metaphor. Well, you probably be hard pressed to find a poem without metaphor actually. Ye- yeah, that's a pretty well covered in English class at least. The ability to cover emotion and concept through word describing things even the writer might have experienced before. I find it that really powerful. When you write the metaphor, metaphorically, it's allowed the reader to focus on the emotion in the poem. I guess it's kind of the open up for the reader to have their own mind interpretation. Exactly, it's fascinating when people can diverge from the greater original intent to find their own meaning to work out. Yeah. What was your original intent, Diane? Uh, sure. I think I would be more fun if you try to figure it out yourself. Eh? Eh? That just made me more curious now. Maybe I'll tell you one day. But for now, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or anything for that matter, you get too fuzzy on the specific point. But if you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. True, that's true. So the best thing you to do is just force yourself to get something down the paper and then tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and write whatever you want in your heart. Well, that's my quote. Very nice. Easier said than done. I get what you're trying to say though, but it's better to look back on or work with a fresh eye after you've gotten something done. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe for more. Like right now. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was surprisingly fun. A bit stressful. I already know that I won't be able to rise to the quality of the girl, but I try my best. Everyone here is incredible talent. Well, all the girls at least. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting again. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gently exchange sheets of paper, sharing their perspective poem. As I watch Natsuki breeze through Yuri's poem, her eyes skipping over the words. Meanwhile, Yuri stared at a paper in her hand, smiling sadly. Natsuki quickly handed Yuri her poem back. Here, I'm done. Already? Yeah, it's not like it was super hard to read and not interrelated, you know. Huh? That was hard for me to understand at least. I just want to make sure that you caught all the figurative language that I employ. Yeah, I did. It was fancy. Ah, arigato. However, I believe that you enjoy it more if you look deeper into it. I enjoy it plenty already. Anyway, are you finished with my poem then? Yes, yours is cute. Cute? Did you learn anything from our conversation yesterday? Yuri looks shocked, regretting shifting into a perfection. Seems like the both girls still hold their own prejudice despite whatever common ground they have. How can it be cute? You understand they are thinking that I haven't read your poem when it's really you hasn't read my poem. It's clearly about the push and pull between giving up and trying hard. I know that. It just means the language, I guess. Well, maybe you should look deeper into my poem, because I use that type of language on purpose. So desu ka. But if I may give a suggestion, there's more involved subject matter maybe shooting to more complex diction. The art of poetry is deeply intertwined with it. Look, I know what you're trying to do, but it won't work on me. That's really nice. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. Writing in this way doesn't make you cool or smart, okay? Okay. It just makes you look super pretentious. If you write with a terrace open next to you, you're going to adulate everyone, using all these big words to make up for the lack of depth. Poetry isn't about the impressing people, so you can just stop. Holy crap. I stare wide at my Kazuri, who has fallen silence. They stare at me without losing as what to do. I'm guessing they usually have a mini argument in the club. Although the tension between Natsuki and Yuri always seemed kind of high. Lack of depth? Yeah, that's right. So if I can give you just a now. Excuse me? Excuse more. I appreciate the offer, but I really must ask. What makes you believe that I accept your advice after you've been so rude to me? Huh? Rude? That was just blunt, honest. You, Connor. Do you ever consider that the other people don't hold the same opinion as you? What are you trying to say? Do I really need to spell it out for you? SAWFT. Swarf. Oh, that's from WWE. Yeah, you do. I want to see if you're really going there. The irony. I dare you to say it. I really gave her a smile of disbelief. I must thank you, Natsuki. I've never been this angry in my life. It actually gave me the courage to speak up. Is this why you angry all the time? Guys. Oh my god, we shouldn't. This doesn't involve you. Sayori. Sayori, please don't rob me of my moment. So this is your moment to shine or something? Strange thing to take pride in, don't you think? No. It's my moment to finally speak my mind. While I still have the strength to. Yuri. Natsuki, have you ever realized how selfish you are? Suddenly, Yuri seemed to be overpowering everyone else in the room. Nani? Everything's always need to go on your way. You always jump to conclusion and make rash decisions without regarding on the consequences. And it's never your fault, is it? You don't know me. No, you don't know me either. And yet you spoke as if you know everything about me. Quite simply, you don't. The very fact you don't think that you plan honestly was the incredibly rude. Just go to show how narrow-minded you truly are. That's really confident. I heard my voice now. Seizing her moment, Yuri body carrying on, display dripping from each foot. I know it might be difficult to concept for you to understand, but the whole world doesn't revolve around you and your manga. So tell me, why would I take advice from someone who can only see their own perspective? Everyone knows it. Monica, Sayori, even BPB. I didn't know that. And stop. Stop. Don't you remember how hostile you were to BPB when he first joined us? Wait, she did something to us? I don't know. I wasn't being hostile. We haven't had a new member in a long time. Sorry, not sorry for coming on my toe. And that's how I talk to everyone, not just to BPB. Am I supposed to change my whole personality to character to show to how you think I should? If BPB has a problem with my joke, he can tell me. You don't get respect for himself. Yuri closes her eyes and shakes her head. poor soul. Carrying on as if she didn't hear the both of us. Do you really expect a new member to be able to speak up so easily? Not everyone is unafraid of being a Brutus written as you. What? The rest of us were so excited to have a new member, but did that thought ever cross your mind? No, you just let your own selfish thought dedicate your bad behavior. Selfish? That wasn't self. You could have scared him off. That might have been what you wanted. But what about the rest of us? We all want him. Oh god. No. I just explained myself for God's sake. But as for you, sir, you aren't listening. You know, as someone who's been ranting on about how narrow-minded I am, you pretty interesting yourself. There, I use a big word. Do I sound like a Shakespeare yet? Am I worthy of your attention now? Am I? Ouch, poor girl, I really had that come out. Also, Monica and Sayuri didn't have any issue with me yesterday. It's just you. Of course. Of course they did, Natsuki. They just didn't say anything. Monica is too responsible, and Sayuri too kind. So why don't we ask BPP them as the more unbiased spectator? Fine. BPP, who's right? Me and Yuri. How did I get into the first place? I don't even know what it's decided at this point. Should I know all this personal stuff and talk about poetry? That's what the starting argument after all. But it's not like that good at judgment of writing quality, and given that I'm just a beginner, I don't think it would be fair for me to take either side, especially since I'm new here. Maybe I should defer to the new one. I'm going with Monica because he's the president. Honestly, don't know what to do in this situation. I quickly glanced over to Monica. Monica nodded at me and approached the two girls. Yuri and Natsuki, this is... She clearly thought it's just me, or did her confident persona seem to be overbid? That's it. There's no way to act in our club. Monica doesn't seem so disoriented. She's just probably not used to competition. You're kind of setting a bad example. BPP probably really uncomfortable. Feel uncomfortable. Not to mention that there's no reason for this argument to be happening. But Monica... No, I can't have this in the club. Get out. Are you kidding me? Don't you see Yuri's treating me? She's being a messenger right now. There's so much reason for this argument. Excuse me, Natsuki, but actually your own toxic behavior that leads to this. Yuri really emphasized the toxic bit. Toxic behavior? What are you talking about? Are you even listening to yourself? This is exactly what no one wants to be yours. Enough! Okay, my voice is just broke now. Frick. Monica seemed to have gotten over herself and now looks vivid. You guys are supposed to be friends, aren't you? It's so foolish how you are acting. Don't you think any consideration for the other member clubs? You even make BPP uncomfortable. Yuri, didn't you say yourself that you want to make him feel as welcome as possible? What happened to that? I didn't mean to feel him that way. And don't forget Sayuri, she's always act in everyone's best interest while you two act like this. I wasn't trying to do anything either. I'm just being honest. Yuri is... Let me finish, Natsuki. I would ask you to please reconsider the way you are treating one another. You guys are obviously talented with your writing skill, and you both have a unique aspect to on your writing style. That's what makes you guys special. To be fair, I'm obviously not good with a situation like this, but I'm better than you all. There's a sudden pause for a minute, and I decided to break silence. I agree with Monica. Fighting will only cause everyone to split apart, and to be honest, I really like it here, and I believe if there are any resentment held over, it just won't be the same. Both girls are speakers. Yuri is the first to speak. I'm just going to make a team. Natsuki remained silent and take a seat, only to stare into nothingness. I slide next to Sayori. Man, I can see why she's the president. Yeah, she's really great. Even though she's doubtful, I think she's handled that pretty well. Oh my god. Monica seems like a genius, sweet girl. Hopefully I'll be able to probably get to know her during the school year. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poetry? I noticed that she's carefully avoid mentioning the argument that just occurred. It was a lot of fun. Oh my god, we can do this again. Oh my god. Some moments were worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. BPP, how about you? I actually really enjoy myself. It seems I do really expressing myself through poetry. A lot more than I initially thought. Everyone looking at me, the girl smiling at me. It was really cool getting to see everyone's different writing style. That's Subarashi. In that case, we will do the same thing tomorrow, and hopefully you learn something from us too. So your poem will turn out even better. Yeah. I think myself a bit as a beginner pack up. Today I'm going to learn more about the kind of poem that really everyone likes. With any luck, I'll be able to learn more the girls individually through their theme and message. And not to myself, turning to Sayori. Yes. Hey Sayori, ready to walk home? Sure. Okay, see you tomorrow guys. As we leave the room, Sayori turned to wave the girl and do the same. Natsuki smiled and quickly, always acted she doesn't care. Yuri smiled out with a nod. As unexpected from the school idol, Monica gave it a friendly grin and pay back. Sorry about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, I remember you told me yesterday that there's something bitter, but the argument not really that bad. Feel guilty. No, not at all. They have different, but it's the first time I ever seen them fight like that. They both wonderful person, I promise. You don't hate them or anything, don't you? No, not at all. It's normal for only people to argue. I guess I was just curious after all, you know them better than I do. Siri let out a relief sign. You know, it's nice seeing you again. I didn't really think we get to spend much time with each other again. Yeah, tell me about it. I've been really having a lot of fun hanging out. I don't really know where we get started drift away. Guess it was just love come between us. She's not. Still, I'm glad you let me join the club. I'm not gonna lie, at the first time I was really doubtful when you told it about the literary club. But hey, I guess it just goes to show that you shouldn't judge the book by the cover. She giggled and everyone, did I say something funny? Hey, nice pun. Do you even realize? Huh? Pun? And you mean about the book comment? Oh, this is a literary club. Geez, look like the club really start to rub on me, isn't it? Sayori might known as a bit of air, but sometimes she can really notice on the others. Gonna save it first. Last save station. Save station. I wonder what she like to inside her head. You haven't changed at all, B. You always knew how to make me laugh. I blushed slightly. I never really know how to react to the compliment, especially when it comes from someone of the opposite sex. Wow. I'm glad I'm still able to do that. I will be honest though, I didn't really think I would make so many new friends by joining the club. Well, that's really nice bunch. I'm not surprised. Yeah, you're breathing well and welcome. She's not condemning. Anyway, let's see the future hold. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. These girls are interesting together, aren't they? Their personalities and variety of writing style. Yet, they are united under the same club. I really wonder how Monica found that. In just 2 days, I feel like I'm making good progress with each member. Getting to know Yuri and Natsuki, actually going to talk to Monica a little bit, and of course reunite with Oren. I never would guess this would all come to joining the club, but hey, I'm not complaining. Let's just hope for the writing improve so I can write and understand more. Speaking of which, there are work to be done tonight. Let's do this. They're just hoping. I always like the jump track. Okay, maybe I'm gonna end this episode too. Yeah, I can't wait to play more. Episode 3. I know there's gonna be a lot of things happening. I know you guys, because this game gonna took around 15 hours to beat, as according to the game owner, the Dave. But yeah, mostly I'm will try to finish this as much as I can, and hopefully I can do it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a nice day. I see you in the third part of Doki Doki Blue Sky. Bye bye, sayonara. Team X Mafia out.